Oh, hi. Didn't I hear you get the paper? What? I did, didn't I? Oh. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Figure what out? I don't know what you're talking about. I know that Ian wouldn't resist printing the worst in his paper, so let's assume that he did. You got the paper, saw a really awful story in there, and in order to protect me, you hid it under the pillows, which explains why you were so desperately rearranging them when I came down. Am I close? Pretty close. Okay, well, let's see the worst. Okay, you're right. I was just trying to keep you from seeing it. It's pretty bad. It's not a very subtle headline, is it? How can you write this stuff? Well, he should be sued for libel. Oh, he's protected himself against that. He's just dragging up my past. There's nothing I can do to stop him from doing that. He's making it seem as if I've been a fence all along. But what is worse is that he's making it as if I've been using Robert as the perfect cover. Holly, nobody is going to believe that. Oh, no? Well, let's face it. People believe what they see in print. I mean, how many times have you heard people say, of course it's true, I read it in the newspaper? No, Holly, no one who knows you is going to be saying those things. Oh, I don't care about that. I mean, I don't care what people think of me. It's just that all this mudraking is going to ruin Robert's reputation. You are worrying unnecessarily. Robert has a brilliant reputation in this town. Well, he won't for much longer if he stays married to me. Holly, will you stop that? I don't dare show my face in this town. Now, I won't let you do this anymore. We're going to sit down, and we're going to have some coffee, and we're going to talk about this calmly. You really must not let Ian and this newspaper story get you down, Holly. Your friends know the truth. You were framed. Well, I know that, and you know that. But the people who read this newspaper don't know that. And even if they did, they'd want to know why. Well, the answer's obvious. You were framed because someone wanted to discredit Robert. Yes, but I can hardly stand up on the rooftops and yell I was framed. Well, you won't have to. Robert's in New York right this minute. And he'll find all the answers. But until then, he would not want you to be feeling guilty. And he would not want you to act out of guilt. I'm not. I'm staying home to protect my husband's reputation.
Well, hello. One terrific breakfast for two terrific ladies.
What did you do, bring up the dairyman?
Just about. I thought we'd have a sensational breakfast and then go over to the Quartermains for the wedding rehearsal.
That sounds great. Holly? Did you read the paper?
Yeah, well, that paper's not worth wrapping fish in, Holly.
It's the second attack on me in 2 days.
You're not going to start believing your own bad press now, are you?
I cannot believe that I got drawn into a frame. It should have been so obvious to me.
Have a bagel and cream cheese sandwich. It makes life beautiful.
It's going to take a lot more than a bagel to make life beautiful for me.
Well, does wonders for Celia.
Maybe you should just leave me here in my own self-made misery.
Oh, Holly, you've got to stop blaming yourself.
I can't help it. I certainly don't feel up to a wedding rehearsal.
Well, you've got to. Because how can I be a bride without my matron of honor, even at my rehearsal?
Maybe you should ask someone else to be your matron of honor.
What?
Someone young, untarnished. Someone like Felicia.
You know, it's ironic, or maybe it's a lesson.
What is?
My two favorite people in town, Robert and Holly Scorpio. And I used to think they were the happiest. And then I thought the other two happiest were my brother and Tanya.
And?
4 people with the biggest problems in town.
I can't do anything to help Scorpio's problems, can I? But I can help Tony and Tanya.
Holly, you're not eating. Holly?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Well, you've got to eat something. I'm not sure if Lila's going to have anything at the rehearsal or not.
I'm not going to the rehearsal, Celia. I can't. I wasn't joking before. I really think you should find somebody else to be the matron of honor.
Holly, listen to me. You are doing exactly the opposite of what Robert would want you to do. Staying here cooped up is just plain silly. You should go out and look people straight in the eye.
Celia's right, Holly. You've got to show people what you think of that rotten story.
Exactly. And Robert will have this frame-up cleared very shortly, and then Ian will be forced to print a retraction.
Yes, but when?
I don't know when. That doesn't make any difference, Holly. But until then, you have got to show the world that you know that article is a lie. And our wedding is a perfect way to do it.
I know you're probably right, but I...
Wait, no buts about it. You're going to be in our wedding, and you're going to show the whole world and tell them all to drop dead.
It's probably exactly what I should do. I'll go get some more coffee.
Oh, boy. Think she'll be okay?
I hope so. Seeing your name plastered all over the front page has got to be tough.
You know, the way I feel guilty because I'm so happy.
Me too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've never been happier in my life.
Me too. Come here.
Yes, hello?
Holly Scorpio.
Yes, this is Holly.
Thief.
What?
You heard me, thief.
Who is that?
You'll find out soon enough, thief. Just show your lying face in public. Just try it, thief. Just try it.
Holly, are you all right? Holly?
I'm gonna go. I can't get out of this stuff.
Absolutely absurd. Now, you are going to be my matron of honor.
I can't do that to you, to both of you. I just can't do it.
You what? We want you in our wedding.
My presence is just gonna put a whole big chill over the whole thing, though.
That is ridiculous.
Well, I would expect you to say that.
Why? What does that mean?
Because you're my best friend. You're just being loyal to me. I mean, I would do exactly the same thing if the situation were reversed.
Do you think I give a hoot what it says in the newspapers? What I care about is you.
And I would be very uncomfortable there because I know how important it is to both of you.
I'm just going along with the Quartermains, Holly. Go along with me.
And me.
You're both very sweet. And you make me feel wanted, but no.
Well, then I'll just postpone the rehearsal.
Now, that's blackmail. Don't let her do that, Jimmy Lee.
It's only a wedding rehearsal. It's the wedding that counts.
I'll postpone the wedding, too, until you're okay.
No, now that is going too far.
No. Why not? Why rush this whole thing? I'm not going to be steamrolled into a wedding just to meet a Quartermain deadline.
That's right. Don't let anybody steamroll you, except maybe me.
Oh, no, who is it?
It's just the doorbell.
Yeah, but I'm not
Look,
expecting anybody.
I'll get it. Whoever it is, I'll get rid of him, okay?
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Hello, Jimmy Lee. Holly, hello. Come on in, folks. Forward march. Here we are. In case you're wondering, there is a reason for this invasion.
Well, whatever it is, I'm all for it.
We're here because we all saw that story in the paper today.
And we all think the same thing. It's out and out garbage.
And that is a unanimous opinion.
And Bobby's too. She had to go to the hospital or she would be here also. But she sends her love.
The people down at the waterfront feel the same as we do. They think it's pure trash.
That is so marvelous. You were all so marvelous.
Well, I was the practical one and brought food, but I think somebody was here ahead of me.
Hey, no. The more, the merrier. Ruby, let me grab that. We'll go ahead and pull it here.
Yes, I do. And I really appreciate it. I'm still worried, though.
Well, why? Nobody believes that Phil.
I'm worried because something like this could make Robert lose his job.
Oh, come on, Holly. How could that happen?
Pressure, for one thing. I mean, he does have his enemies, and some of them wield a lot of influence with the mayor.
Well, what exactly is it that you want Lee to do?
His duty, damn it. Throw Robert Scorpio out of office. And as for that wife of his, send her back to the crime-ridden streets of London, where she belongs.
You know, it's strange. I know the London streets very well. Piccadilly, Regent Street, Bond Street, Buckingham Palace Road, and I never found any of them to be crime-ridden. Holly? Oh, dear, it's Lila Quartermain.
Lila, how nice to hear from you.
My dear, I have a reason for calling. I read that story in the newspaper.
So did the whole world, apparently.
Now, you listen to me, my dear. That story is nothing but a bag of stupid innuendos and lies. And anyone in his right mind knows it. Well, to come to the point, are you coming to the wedding rehearsal here at 2 o'clock?
Well, the fact is...
I think you must, dear. For you and I are going to have a good long look at whoever it is who takes that newspaper story seriously. And then you know what we're going to do?
No, what?
We're going to spit in his eye.
Holly, is that another one of those calls?
No, it was Lila. I will be coming to the rehearsal.
I had a girl.
And the wedding? You bet the wedding, too. And if anybody doesn't like it, well, my friend Lila and I will just spit in his eye.
There you go. All right. I like that.